Savagari Ewa, you they speak in tongue. Thank you. Now, this is going to be brief, okay? And then I would likely take calls, maybe one or two, so that you just be like, hey, hi. Peter Obi approached the court and is seeking for about 5 prayers at the tribunal to start with. So from tribunal, they're going to go to the appeal court. From appeal court, they're going to go to the Supreme Court. So the legal process, right, is expected to last for between 120 days and 180 days. That means 6 months before it is going to be concluded, their process. Even though people said this whole thing can be resolved like in a week. But the establishment don't want that. And that is why they are doing everything and trying to hold everywhere so that nobody can just go and get one court judgment that will say they should not inaugurate Kolu. Okay? But they have already wasted about 50 days, close to 60 days since the elections. Yeah? 60 days that they could have actually started the whole thing. But they didn't. That's deliberate. INEC that conducted the sham is expected to open its door for all the parties that have now gone to court to come and access the materials used in that elections as part of their evidence, counter evidence, to prove whether somebody won or lost. The INEC, which is part of the establishment, is becoming very hostile. Well, expectedly, to side with APC. I'm telling you these few things so that you understand what are the roadblocks. What are the reasons why you have legal delay? What are the reasons why they made it enough that the person that stole an election can become president over Nigeria and he will be running the whole affair of the country as a president even when his victory is still being challenged in court? It is Nigeria. So Obi is approaching the court, asking the court 5 things. I'll tell you the one I remember new. Okay? That's why I said I'm just going to give you the summary. Now, the first one is that Obi said, if the original votes, talking about the valid vote, not the manufactured figures. So, despite all of the kind of disenfranchisement and all of that, the INEC declared more numbers for Kolu where he didn't win such numbers. They declared that he won some places he didn't win. According to INEC, Tinubu won in 12 states. Atiku won in 12 states. Obi won in 11 states and Abuja. Sorry, I think Atiku won in 13 states. Tinubu won in 12. Now, from the 12 that they declared for Tinubu, according to Obi's this, 5 of them, he no even reach anywhere, talk less of winning. He no even get second. The original figure, if they actually apply to Tinubu, is 8.9 million, will drastically drop. Then some areas as well, where they even told him that he won in OBO, like Plateau State, where the record showed that they had over 1.8 million for Labour Party alone. Shocking, right? Not shocking. A lot of you, like I said, you have short memory span. When these guys were doing their 1 million march and the rest of that, without giving anybody a dime, I covered all of that. I saw the crowd and they said, these were the people who are available. These real supporters, they are working. They don't attend these rallies. People said that, and they proved that in the elections. So they said that their vote in Plateau State, his vote, Obi, was cut down by 1.2 million. Now, take that. Had 1.2 million original votes, had it to the 6.1 million they gave him, that would take him to 7.3 million. Abi? In Rivers State, where they gave him a total vote of 170-something thousand, and they declared Tinubu over 200,000 votes from Rivers State. The original figure shows that Tinubu no even scored 70,000 in Rivers State. So they gave him extra. Obi, that they gave 173,000, he said his vote is 200-something thousand, 205,000 in Rivers. So they said if they use the original votes, right, and compare and contrast, number one, Tinubu no get 8.9 million, and they want to prove it. In Lagos, where they declared them winner, they are disputing the results in Lagos. According to them, their record shows that they got over 948,000 in Lagos. And Tinubu got paltry 143,000 votes in the entire Lagos. Shocking, Abi? Of course not shocking. Don't pretend. Yorubas rejected him in Lagos. Not Igbos, not this or that. Yorubas rejected them in Lagos. That's what happened. But when INEC want to release the results, they added extra over 400,000 to that of Kolu Tinubu, 400,000 to his vote. They took over 400,000 out of the Obi's vote in Lagos. So what they are now saying is that when you take 400,000 out of what is left of Tinubu's vote, of course it's not going to get 8 million. It's not going to even get 5 million. So he's now asking the court that if they compel INEC to show them where they got the numbers they gave to Kolu, according to their law, the beavers should have it or saved elsewhere. So they need to show that if they show the number, they will realize that Kolu didn't even come second, not to talk of anything. Even Kwakwanso is questioning the numbers they gave to him. They lost Katsina, they lost Kaduna, they lost Kano, they lost so many other places that there was no vote dump anywhere. Where did the number come from? INEC come and show that. And according to Obi, if they show the number, then he will be declared winner. Okay. He should be declared the winner. No waste time. That's his first prayer. His second prayer is that by the Nigerian law, Tinubu and Shettima no even qualify to contest for president because he's a convicted drug baron. Yeah. And according to this, your law and law, I have evidence. I'm going to prove it to you that making him or allowing him to get away with this is like making a drug dealer the president of Nigeria, and the court will be responsible for that. That was waiting offended Tinubu and co most. How dare you take the drug case to tribunal waiting concern drug and election. So they expect to say that to the tribunal that there's no problem with election and drug. That's a different thing. Let's talk about election. You know what I mean? Is third prayer that I remember is that after Tinubu is disqualified, and the court feels like they are not satisfied that he has fulfilled all the constitutional requirement to be declared the winner for some reason, then they should run for another, they should conduct another election, a new election, right? That will be without Tinubu, the disqualified drug dealer. And the fourth one as well. This one is about INEC conducting the most fraudulent charm. Is also to what? To ask for a rerun election without Kolu. Now, these are the kind of the major prayers. Atiku on his own is asking the court to disqualify Kolu because Kolu. Okay, another one is about forgery. That Tinubu forged his age, submitted forged documents, which is a crime. Perjury, he perjured himself, committed a crime by submitting fake documents to present himself as who is not. Is a crime. He should not be running for office, and the court should prove that. But according to Kolu's lawyers, all these things are pre-election matter. Whether Kolu is educated or not, whether Kolu go to school or not, whether Kolu is LV or not, whether he is convicted of drug trafficking or not, all of this, they are pre-election matter. They're no matter in the real thing that decide if somebody win or lose the election. That's the argument. So they don't expect the court to disqualify or throw away Tinubu's high neck victory because he's a drug dealer or because he's trafficking. They don't expect that. They are pre-election. And because it is Nigeria, they won't disqualify him because of that. Trust me. If anybody says they will, no. What happened is that it can be one of the reasons why some of the justices that are going to sit on that Supreme Court, it could be one of their own moral reason, plus other reasons so why they will sign and say Kolu didn't win. And they will have to say how many say, if they say 4-3, 4 people believe that Kolu should be let to continue as president, and 3 justices says no. The 4 will have the day, and the Chief Justice will just give his ruling. But if the 4 of them says, no, this man, Pablo Escobar, no, it can't be. No. Sure you get. And 3 people says, yes, that's it. They will throw away the whole election. They will disqualify Kolu, and everything will just go exactly as they are praying the courts. Tough luck, yeah? It's a tough one. But these are the real issues. Those are the things you should be talking about. Those are the ones and the reason why you should be checking those who are going to be part of the. Some of you don't even know those who are in charge of the tribunals. I don't know them too. I'm guilty. But I'll find out. Okay? You should know the members of the presidential tribunal in Nigeria who are going to be listening to all of this. Because Atiku is saying Tinubu is a drug trafficker. So it can't be. He shouldn't even be running. Then Atiku is also pointing out, listen to this. Atiku is pointing out some states that he believed that Kolu, they rigged the election for Kolu there. So the defense of Tinubu and the APC is that some of these states that Atiku is actually listing as places they rigged. They rigged him. There were places that Peter Obi won. Kolu didn't even win there. You know what I mean? According to them. But these are the issues. These are what somebody, papa, mama, go wear, what did they call them? Goat skin wiggy. They speak grammar, they lie, and twist, and the rest of that. 15 million naira a month, son. That's what they're going to be talking about. They're not going to be talking about Tinubu's pampas. They're not going to be talking about Tinubu's slaughtering and stuttering words and all of that. No, they won't. They won't be talking about Tinubu disappearing on you. They'll be talking about why this Allah Akbar
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Won't be talking about those. They'll be arguing law. And okay, the fifth one, Obi said they won the federal, Obi won the Federal Capital Territory. And they want to argue what is and. And so we are going to be looking at that, okay? I just thought I should tell you. So every other thing they are showing you out there and the rest of that, yeah? Enjoy them, okay? But if you are a real political student, if you are a member of this temple, pay attention. Don't get distracted by them, even if they kind of sound like who cares? Of course we don't care. Of course we do. We care. Because I told you that the consequences of all of this are not limited to those who are so hell-bent in ensuring these savages are all after us. Take whatever they can, right? It's not limited to them. So we care, and we can possibly sound the warning bell and hopefully hope that somebody listens. I'll take offs. Because at this point, it seems that I have taken all your time. And you might want to indeed add yours to this. Those who are funding criminality and terrorism in Nigeria, they are not limited to those who are propagating religion and the rest. There is more to it, and it's deeper to it. And with the vast, vast availability of natural resources in Nigeria, like that, mineral resources, lovely ones, then are we actually up against something bigger? And some are even saying, could the Chinese government be sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria? That's so big. But the accusation is coming from a tabloid, which is that of the UK, the West. And some said that could be a red herring too. Like, it probably shouldn't be coming from them pointing the fingers when they have done worse over time. But hey, I'm more interested in the message than the messenger. And in this case, some might say, what should the people do? At this point, you have to use local solution to solve the local problems. You've known the problems now, and you can't live in denial of it anymore. Hello there. Hello. Oh, can you hear me? Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening. This is Tolu Lope from Glasgow.
Hey, Tolu from Glasgow. Baba, how are you, sir?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're so welcome, Baba. Now everybody can hear
I just want to contribute.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm really fine. I just want to contribute about the last number 5, which you just said about the Obi's petition.
Okay, please.
Yeah, you said you need to win the federal capital, and I think that has been even cleared in 2008, which what is it called? Buhari and Jayadua. By then, they said Buhari didn't win federal capital, and it has been cleared since 2008. And many even talk about that. More than 3 stand. And they said maybe they have changed the law again but as the law stand, they said 2008 Buhari didn't win the capital, so for that it can't be declared. So
go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see how they are going to dodge that in this particular case.
Because the argument of the people, the argument of the people is that if they say 2/3 of 36 states, because you have 36 states, Abuja is not a state, okay? So 2/3 of 36 states is 24 states, which is accurately correct. But there is nothing like 30. And some people are now saying that, Abuja is going to be considered as 37th state. Now, if you now say 37th state, Nigeria doesn't have 37 states, right? So what is the third of 37? Yeah. That's where the old lawyers, they're going to be shouting, my lord, next week now to try to convince us.
Yeah, but we just take Buhari in 2008, like he didn't win Abuja, and Abuja is banned. So that means it's complicating. I don't even know how they're going to sort that. But it has been ruled before in 2008 against Buhari and Yayadua by then. Yes. Yayadua. And they ruled that he didn't win Abuja. So therefore, these are the part of what he was disqualified by then. Like he can't challenge the
results.
But we will see how it goes. I think he's going to start by next week.
That is right. By next week, Wednesday, right. The tribunal should open. And they will be using the Musa Yaradua something center in Abuja. I think they are actually going to be sitting in Abuja. I will get more details, including the names of the members too.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome, Abatolu. Nice one, eh? That's Omar Dugbomi of Glasgow. Hello there. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening, Mr.
Good evening, sir. Sorry, your name and where you're calling from, if you don't mind.
This is Don Gada.
Sorry, say that again.
This is Don Gada.
Don Gada. Baba, it's been a while. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. You know, getting your phone is another issue. So sometimes I will try and I will just give up.
I know. I'm glad you made it tonight. Please.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to appreciate you for your program. Always keeping us updated is not that very easy. And I want to touch on the issue of, Nigeria. Sometimes I look at the youth, the hungry youth, like the video you show in Imo State. That particular man is not known for any reason. Now he is indirectly acquiring power for himself. So much power that at a time it will go out of hand that people cannot control him again, and he will start controlling those people who he is using right now to acquire that power that is praising him. Yes, sir. You know, things like this baffles me a lot because these people stay in the same country with me and they see things that is going on. And they will still support that dictatorship, rule over them. And after we will start complaining. Secondly, in issue of Nigeria, we are just discussing, running about the issue of Nigeria. Nigeria is not going to be corrected. It can never work. Nigeria can never work. The institution has been manipulated. The individuals has been manipulated. Every aspect of Nigeria has been manipulated. Let me touch in the issue of police that we are discussing about.
Yes.
Every force is in Nigeria. The leaders of today has planned everything that they are executing today ahead of today. Because why I say this is because if you watch Nigeria force is the only institution in the whole world that recruits illiterate ex-convicts in their forces. Why? Because these people, in case like this, in the situation we are in Nigeria now, these people are the ones that are supposed to be backing us, fighting us. For instance, in UK, in China, if such thing that is happening in our government is to happen in UK or in China, you will see police people, military people dropping their guns, backing the citizens. But in Nigeria, reverse is the case because they recruit the illiterate, the people who doesn't even have a primary school start, supplement of a secondary school start. Ex-convict. In my own state, I know so many criminals, ex-criminals who is police officers today. And what they do is moving around with AK-47, intimidating people, killing people for no reason. You understand my point? So
I'm with you, don't get
it. I think every youth, be it Yoruba, Igbo, let me not go to that outer side because those people, they speak in different language. But those Yoruba who is fighting for a man, Nigeria is the only country who has an elected president disappear, escaping from justice
for weeks.
And you see youth who is going to suffer for that injustice, fighting for him on social media, protecting him just because he's a Yoruba man, just because he's from their tribe, just because I'm very sure that they are not going to benefit anything from this particular man. This man ran an exile up to today. Nobody knows his whereabouts. Nobody is talking about it. an elected president who is going to preside over 200 and something million people, and nobody is asking of where his whereabouts. So I am just tense, and I am confused with the way this our generation, this so-called our generation, is reasoning. Like you see the wrong, just because it's coming from your tribe, just because you are going to, or maybe somebody from your local government will be a local government chairman or House of Rep under APC umbrella. You are fighting for injustice. You are fighting for a man who does not have his senses intact. You are fighting for someone who has been convicted. People surrounding him has been convicted either by terrorism, either by murder, either by one issue or the other. You are fighting for them to rule over us. And tomorrow we'll start crying for injustice.
We'll start praying
just
for,
like the
for
way
better Nigeria. Dongada, thank you so much.
All those things
yeah.
me.
Take another one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I mean, that's brilliant. We will just do it like that. Sorry, my caller. Can you hang on for me for a second? Yeah, just 1 second, okay? 1 minute. If you are watching me on YouTube, I am going to ask you, respectfully, to leave that comment section, okay? I mean, how could we have over 3,000 people? And after the announcement that if you have a time, if you haven't, like that broadcast, and it's kind of dragging. Is it that bad or that hard to kind of? If you have done it, it's okay. But let's show that it does matter. So I'm gonna wait here for like a minute. I'm gonna be looking at you, and I'm gonna wait for that to change. Yeah, I mean, come on. Okay. Now I'm saying that. So please take a moment and then leave the comment section, and then just drop your offering, like the broadcast, show that you are here. Okay, not just typing and all that. My caller, sorry for keeping you waiting. Okay, hello there.
No problem. I don't already do my own offering.
God bless you, Baba. As you do, it will come a multifold for you as well.
Amen. You too. You too. I appreciate what you do. I appreciate your work, my brother. I'm very, very grateful. And God bless you.
And you too. Thank you.
Yeah. The other caller that I called, I wanted to make one correction. Buhari in 2015, he got 25%. No president-elect will ever get 25%. Buhari got 25%.
He's talking about 2008 with Yaradua. That's what he's talking about. He went to court. You remember
he didn't win. Yaradua won Abuja.
He didn't win. No, he said that when they got to court, they told him that, what are you challenging? You didn't even win Abuja. That how can we declare you that you are challenging? But anyway, your correction is taken. Please, go on.
Yes, and then secondly, what I want to talk, you say, my brother, you see, this Nigerian Labour Congress Union, they're supposed to help for this matter. And they tell you they should, because power belongs to the people. If they come out, everybody come out. Me, I will go down to Nigeria. I will follow come out. They will enter streets. They will protest. This guy not supposed to be, they're not supposed to wear them in. May they do the court case matter first. Because you can imagine, my brother, yes, imagine my brother, the government where Festus Kayamo, Femi Kayode, imagine the kind of government where you could be. Imagine the kind of government, the kind of criminal arrangement where you could be. You know, go there easy.
I can only imagine it, and it's just few weeks away. I can understand the fear of a lot of people, but Baba, even the fall is the issue. It's not going to be somebody and one person's self-responsibility alone. I am worried, and it's one of the reasons why we are doing this too.
I know they say because I wonder if Femi Kayode and Femi waiting in the answer. That one will be saying. If a person will go see white, he go see na black. He won't convince you say this is na black. Festus Kayamo will go see white. He go see black. He go turn into yellow. I imagine those kind of people to handle the affairs of Nigeria.
If then they call yellow black, see, Baba, if they call yellow black enough, that we can manage that. They will be threatening you for not agreeing with them. They will be telling you that, say, for you disagreeing, you feel if they deal with you now, you go say that they deal with you, Abi. You are disagreeing with us. That's the fascist state that Nigeria is going to get to. You disagree with them, they grab you, they beat you up, they lock you up, and they force you to apologize for disagreeing without calling blue black. People have no idea what is coming, Baba. We should be concerned.
Man, he go there very rugged for these people to handle their affairs of life. They fear because he go there brutal. He go there brutal. Make we troop out. This level Congress I've been awaiting. All of us make we there for street on the 20 from next month. Make we sleep for every. But you know now this thing they dare me for body because I know say APC in a criminal structure. It go destroy Nigeria.
Go deal with everybody, you know. They go deal with everybody. Like, people go see Buhari, they go call him saints. Say Buhari still better. Imagine people waking up in that Nigeria and say, Buhari better, sha. That's what APC will do you. That's what Tinubu will do you.
Oh boy, see my brother, listen,
Mm-hmm.
See, police, this guy hold police, this guy hold INEC, this guy hold judiciary, this guy hold everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Who you want run to?
Tinubu hold everybody, tie everybody down. Impose Muslim ticket on us, whether we like it or not, with the money, with our own money. I mean, if they make it, they won't go crazy. My God, no verse. So I won't ask something. No verse. What of this school certificate? He go school for Chicago. Obi no put on for this thing. He get the certificate. He say go school for Chicago University.
No, he put on. That's the whole contention now. Now, when they check the certificate, the name on the certificate with the school first, they don't know them. But when they finally they said the name on the register, the date of birth is different from the one Tinubu puts on a fake certificate they generated from Pinterest. So the logo on that one is also fake. But they said that name from that university, nah girl name, no be boy. The name was there's nothing like Ahmed. The name was Bola A. Tinubu. So they say sex female. The document there everywhere, Baba, now. So what the people are now saying is that
I know. I wonder whether will be no put on. Say maybe they take him. Maybe they take him. Whether he go that
everything they there. Now wait till they talk say the real issue be say may you can't prove all this, but in own lawyer they talk say all these things, yes, they happen. Yes, he carry drug. Yes, he forfeit money. But all of these things, they no reach Nigeria. All of these things now pre-election. They're supposed to don't talk am before election. This one no concern whether he win or lose anymore. Now the argument with that in court.
But this matter, their matter not good though. Yahoo boys now. If EFCC arrest Yahoo boys, you go tell them say they go check their account that they can't commit crime. No be.
No, they may not. They may not even be arresting Yahoo boys in Nigeria anymore. See, some things are going to go. Sure, you get wait. You go witness. If somebody tell you, say, before these guys came, we used to see terrorists in court. Remember? They go say, they arrested these people, they are in court. This one is going to court. Even though people believe that it looks like a charade. Sure you get, but we saw them in court. Now, when this guy came, who would ever believe that an amnesty for terrorists, repentant terrorists, will go to witness, even when they are still killing? When they did repentance for militants in Niger Delta, they stopped bombing, they stopped kidnapping, everything stopped. But these ones, they are still killing people, kidnapping people, burning villages, and they are giving them amnesty. Would you believe that will ever happen in Nigeria 8 years ago? Would you believe that?
Oh boy.
So if people can't see drug dealers face to face, you go see them. Everybody go day. They go say, then get link. And now people go come they talk, say, drug dealers get immunity for this country. If you want to go anywhere, use drug. You get some place you feel good, and nobody go. They call the police. Even they exist now. You know that places where you can commit all these crimes. And police will be guiding them, protecting them there. Now it will be official. Now it won't be coded anymore. Baba, my children,
of course,
my children deserves better, and better they must get. So whatever it's going to take, I will say.
That makes me a fight, because of our children. That makes me a fight. If they don't want us, make we separate. Make we do. I don't understand. My brother, what are they talk? We say, make this NLC go help us. This Nigerian Labour Congress, I be the union, I be what they call them. All of us come out for street. All of us, and I say we no one make they do inauguration. Make they finish the tribunal case before they do inauguration. Make all of us enter street. Make this Labour Congress, make they help Labour Union, make they help us enter street. Make all of us enter street. The revolution be that. Like Femi Falana talk say, power there for the street. There is power in the street. If now we go to that, power belongs to the people. Make Nigerian Labour Congress, I believe Labour Union, if they hear me anywhere where they did, their chairman or their president, I beg, make all of us come out for streets from next month.
Okay.
Come out there for streets, they protest. It happens for Kenya, it happens for everywhere. No person no go. Even here, why people don't contribute for this country before this Paris, they're okay. People sacrifice. There's the time where we say only one person will chop bread. People sacrifice a lot of things before the place became okay, because we can enjoy for this place. I want to make our own country there like that. Which kind of problem be this one?
So
I won't follow go down. Make I go follow go first. And tell you the truth. APC is a criminal party. Their structure is very wicked. They are not. They must. If we don't destroy APC go destroy Nigeria. I swear to God, who made them like that? They go destroy Nigeria.
For them to break the whole thing up as well, and they are not slowing down too. See, Baba, take it.
Okay, what of this award who they give now? This times award. I feel that they don't bribe. I know they know they normal. Now bribe. Propaganda be that one.
But if you read the content of the thing where they write there, no be anything anybody should be proud of. They talk about the rigged election. They said he has so much influence that he defeated those who tried to stop him. What does that mean? That is that he bought all institutions. Here you get, and he's currently holding on to the most disputed electoral, the most disputed election in Nigeria. All of these are part of that, too, including using money, right, to get people on his side. They are part of the article, but people just don't want to make influential about. How could you say Tinubu is influential? People just go crazy. Now, that
for what did they influence?
People don't want to hear anybody associating with him.
Now Tinubu appoint this police IG. Now Tinubu appoint INEC. Now Tinubu appoint INEC chairman. He appoint police IG. What did that man they do there? That man they like woman. What did they do for there? That Tinubu man, I appoint. Now he appoint all the appointment. Buhari compromise with the guy. Buhari deceive us, so Buhari no be better person. No go that better.
Thank you so much, Baba. I'll take another one. I've got another caller on the line, and thank you very much, Udo. So yeah, hello there. Hey, hello, sir. I think the line was a little bit crackly there. Sorry, can you hear me?
Hold on a minute.
All right. I can hear you now. It sounds better now.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, now. Beautiful. So you're live.
How are you doing now?
Well, I did hear, Baba.
Yeah, this is CA. CA from Atlanta.
Nice one. CA, how you doing?
I did.
Brilliant. So you join us tonight. I know it's not day you did.
Oh, yeah, yeah, now 5:40 now. 5:40 p.m.
Well, fair enough. It's weekend. So,
yeah.
7:45. Or do you have any 7:45 for tonight? Saturday or bro? Weekend?
No. I just came back from work. I just go home and watch all the Premier League replay them and watch them, all of them.
Brilliant. Then, so, CA, you are live. Everybody can hear you. And thanks so much for joining us as well. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Please.
Yeah, thank you for all you do. Thank you. Again, it's going to be a big drama, like somebody said. You need to buy your popcorn and beer and sit down and watch the magic that will happen in the court. The drama. Let's see.
Some people are trying to say that they want to broadcast this live. I was like, oh, that would be interesting.
They should do it live. They should. Everybody is waiting. Everybody is waiting to hear that live. I'm telling you, Mayogo, because it's just so much. We don't know how they're going to wriggle out of this, because the cases are so tight, airtight. The cases are airtight, Mayogo.
Well, we're all anticipating then, just to see where this ends. Yeah. Okay, Baba, thank you so much. CA, get some rest. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Tomorrow is another day. Nice one, Baba. So I'll take this. Here we go. Hello there.
Hey, my good mama.
Hey, Baba. How you doing?
This is not coming all the way from Turkey. As family, I always ask my family, ask my boy at the gate, ask my mama.
Because it's kind of coming back. It's a bit slow. I saw her in a very better mood today, and it kind of lifted my own spirit too. So we're out, and we're getting there. Thank you for asking.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me go straight to the point. Please. You see, our president INEC give to us the president they give to us, they clone them. Mark my word. They clone me. They clone them. When they clone them,
so that if any kind of in case of incasity, they will just bring that one in. It must be a very good actor because Bala Bulu Bulu Bala. If I know they hear him,
but my
yep.
Baba Blue. You know what he's talking of?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You know what he's talking. You know people that use that language.
Who?
Now the people who do the kind of business you do. Go and find out.
Acting like Angon. It's hard to believe. He must be a great actor. Angon. I'm going to play one video of his. Okay.
Blue.
Yeah, I want to check if he's actually acting. Okay. Don't go anywhere.
No.
It's a popular one. Okay. And if he's actually like he's
that
acting,
word, Blue. It's meant for the street. People go on the street and use that word. People on the street that use that word.
But what about the
people know what
down payment for the roasted corn?
Yeah.
That's all these are actually coming in from. Sorry, go on.
That's not my problem. I'll be happy to see when I see George sitting down, looking at those Psalms, laughing at them and shaking head. So I just say, what this guy is talking? Are you sure he's talking well? Yes, my lord. That is foolish. I keep on saying, get Nigeria. Share Nigeria into 7. Let us have united Nigeria. It's not bad. I keep on saying, into 7. Let everybody go, Mayegu. Let 7, divide it.
Everybody just stay day in day. So, Clara, that's why we said that they should let everybody come together, have that conversation. If they still want to be together as a country, right? Under what condition, under what arrangement, that everybody will agree to save ourselves. Or forcing all of us together and talking about one Nigeria, it's not in our interest, not this way.
But another thing they are playing with these obedient people. Because I pity for all those judges. I pity for them. I know why I'm saying this. Okay. You know those obedient people, since I come in my life, I haven't seen people that do research. They do, as you say, they do more than even ABI.
I know. They are very good.
They will, you see, they wait. But they will, by the time they will relinquish what they want for Nigeria, even everybody will start running everybody will start saying, no, it's not true, it's true. You know, say that they are good in propaganda. But mistake, I always tell them that they don't know my former governor. If they know that man, they should not. What they just need to, who talk to get this man to pass that? You don't need to give that man scandal because you cannot get him a scandal. He's not a mania. He's not drinking. He's only believing. He's a good reader. That has people know. He read a lot and he do research a lot. When others are doing, he's going to do his own business. That is his way. So when it comes to propaganda, they should not go there. They should go listen to what they say about him. That's what they should call him. They call. How did this man do with you? They will give them that. But if within that program, I'm sorry to say that they will never get in that. Instead of they will start implicating themselves.
Well, seems so.
But that I only thought get Nigeria divided into 7. Let everybody go. But this election or election is not my problem. And you know, before I go, you see this 85% of Nigeria want to come home. You see, people have made money in abroad. It's not our home.
I know.
It's not our home. Something like sweet home. It's never been our home. People want to go.
Every time we see what is going on, you just have to postpone it. I know few people who have actually changed their return date to Nigeria, like, few times. I know few people. And they will say, you know what? I'll just get my money somewhere else. And it's sad.
As I'm talking to you, immediately they declare Tinubu winning. I have 5 of them friends. They say they will never go to Nigeria. Unless not they will go to Nigeria. I'm serious. They vowed not to go to Nigeria. The highest they will marry white lady here. These people are graduated. They did their masters here, but they say they're not going back. How can they go back to start doing all this?
No, I'm telling you the reality. But keep on the good job. God will give you strength.
It's quite heartbreaking, but here we found ourselves. So talking about it sometimes is just reminding people that actions have consequences, and even a little you contribute, you feel share in the whole wahala later. If you don't even contribute at all, it go still touch you as they touch everybody. Hello there.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Mayegun, it's me. My name is Collins from Italy.
Collins from Italy. Baba, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for responding to my call.
Oh, thank you so much.
I've been watching you for
yeah,
I've been watching you for like 2 years now. I've been following you.
Thank you, sir. Thank
you.
Yeah,
I want to first of all say God will bless you for who you are.
Amen. Oh, thank you.
You are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
You
are doing a great job.
Appreciate that. People say that to me a lot, and it's just probably like people reminding me that you are doing good, and we need to tell you. And I appreciate all of you too. Thank you.
You are doing a great job. I wish Nigeria can have up to like 3 people like you. Maybe many people will know what is happening in that Nigeria right now, because there are so many people that is ignorant of knowing what is happening in Nigeria.
Sadly.
Yeah, because I talk to a lot of people, mostly about this election. Yeah. But one thing people don't understand is that all this thing that is happening, I don't think it's Tinubu that is most behind all this thing that is happening in Nigeria. You see,
it's probably not going to be the one behind everything, of course. Like literally, it can't be. Yeah. Oh, go on, sir.
Yes. You see that man, his vice, his running mate, that Kashim Shettima. That man is not the person they think he is, because that man. I remember a video that man, they granted him an interview that he said, "Good person does not make a good leader."
I remember too.
You understand? He said good person like Osinbajo. He said Osinbajo is a good man, but Osinbajo should be selling popcorn and ice cream in the street. So how can that kind of person be a vice president of Nigeria?
In a country like Nigeria,
in a country like Nigeria, the kind of person that man is. Sometimes when I see things that's happening, I will say, no, this man is the one that holds everybody hostage. He has something that is going on that ground that even the people that parade themselves as a Tinubu campaign people does not even know about. You understand? That man, people are turning away their eyes from that man, but that man, he has something. People should check that man very well.
Shitty man.
Because the way things are going, the way the terrorism, the way the compromising, the high neck compromising, even the Buhari, I can see that Buhari is being held in a kind of hostage. He doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
So people should look at that man very well, because I don't understand what is really happening. It pains me so much. You know, the day, let me just say this one, the day that they announced Tinubu as a winner of that election, that was the day my wife gave birth to twins baby.
Oh, congratulations! Oh, don't let him ruin that for you.
Yeah.
Don't, please. Don't even remember that day because of him.
Since then, I've not get myself. I'm very, very worried about it, because in Italy here, where we are, people are suffering. If you know what people are suffering here in Italy, they can't wait for that country to be better so that they will go back home. That's what I want to say, my brother, because I'm always with you. I'm here in my sitting room watching you live right now. So
thank you.
I want to say thank you again, my brother. You are doing a great job. So keep it up, please.
Thank you too as well. Thank you very much, Baba Beji, and congratulations to you on that too. In fact, you just light up the room for us tonight. That's a very good news.
Thank you,
okay, and don't let us even remember it for the day that they actually forced a call on them in Nigeria, we should remember the day for what it is, a great day where two souls come through you. Baba,
thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me show you what this caller just said about shitty man, even though my time is so up. All right, let me see. I think it's this one.
What about Oshibanjo? Does the name sell? The VP? Oshibanjo is a good man. He's a nice man. But nice men do not make good leaders, because nice men tend to be nasty. Nice men should be selling popcorn, ice cream, and galabo. But he's a very decent person. I can't doubt that. And he's my personal friend, and I would rather not comment on his person. But he's a very decent.
He don't cast. Last. Everybody go shop breakfast. He don't cast. Last. Everybody go shop breakfast.
Now everybody go shop breakfast. Anyway, this is where I'm going to draw the curtains. I know a lot of people still calling. They want to call me, okay? I'm sorry. I will possibly be here tomorrow again. All things being equal, I always want to be here every night. Trust me, I want to be here every night. Well, I can't be every night now, you know what I mean? But I appreciate your time with me tonight, okay? Every one of us. When we're getting started, right, I received this. A lot of people have been trying to message me about those attacking my channel on YouTube or reporting my channel or whatever it is. And I've told them that you shouldn't worry yourself. There's no cause for alarm yet, okay? We haven't done anything wrong. Whoever is reporting my channel, I can handle them. And I still have some level of, privilege or sort of insurance, so to say, that it is not just my Egun's Diary political YouTube channel anymore. It is bigger than that. So I'm not just going to get kicked out if I haven't done anything, okay? Relax yourselves. And I'm just going to say congratulations. Can you believe this? 25 million views on my Egun's Diary political. Can you believe that? People sat down. When this is not the video, I'll be waiting. Sorry. When this is not like, all your musicians that you have to stream every now and then. All of you sat with Mayegun here for how many years now? And you have actually given 25 million. People have watched my videos 25 million times. That's huge, isn't it? So I give that to you. Thank you very much, okay? I appreciate all the support. And by all means, I'll continue to give my best to us here. And if I'm still sounding like your friend, don't forget, don't leave the broadcast without liking it, okay? If you love my channel, if you love my program, subscribe. And then, we'll be doing everything to keep ourselves informed. A lot of people thank me, right? Mayegun, thank you. Well done. You are doing a great job. But what you don't know is that in my world, right, we are all learning, okay? When I speak here, and you might think, oh, this guy is so this and that. No. When I speak here, all right, I'm actually picking also from what you are saying, and I'm learning too. We're all learning from ourselves. I may be the GO of this temple. Yeah, I am the GO of this temple, right? I kind of know my onions. But without you, there is no temple. There is no Mayegun's Diary political. All right? So thank you for our relationship, and we will continue to build on it. And from what you know, and then what you think is right, like they say, if you know better, then you should do better. That's the purpose. So when they are sharing tribal bigotry, religious division, and the rest of that, you should be above board. I think that's what I do. I don't get kind of rolled into all of that, yeah? I don't let anybody kind of take an emotional advantage of me. I use them as a blackmail. And on Mayegun's Diary political, we have love, we have care, we have empathy, but you can't blackmail us for any reason. Political correctness and the rest of that are not ours as well. But if I'm still sounding like a very nice person to you, sure, you would like to make it permanent, won't you? So subscribe to my channel. Like my videos. Watch my videos. They're amazing. Some people said I'm funny, but I don't have any intention of being funny. Sometimes Nigeria's situation, when when it gets so worse and bad, instead of crying, you might just start laughing. It's not because you have you don't know what you are doing. It is simply because you cannot just afford to shed any more tears, for you've shed enough. Princess Kolumpe, Princess.
Hello, Baba.
We are done. We are done for tonight. And I just saw your call there. Bawoni, are you back? Are you back in Nigeria?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I'm back at home.
Brilliant. So maybe you just say hi and good night to everyone before we go. You won't be able to say much.
I'm saying hello to everybody.
Right.
I wanted to contribute actually earlier, when you were talking about the West coming into, getting themselves involved in our affairs and everything. And I was just like, majority of these rich countries are not actually rich. Yeah. Green energy is not actually green. Everything you hear from these people are lies upon lies upon lies. I'm always telling people, that when people say that America is the world power, I laugh at people in this generation. Yeah. Is there any evidence to that claim, Maigo?
Apart from the numbers, their military might and every other thing else, I don't think there's much.
These people are the 7th in literacy, 27th in mathematics, 22nd in science, 49th in life expectancy, 178 in child mortality, 3rd in medium household income, 4th in the labor force, 4th in exports. The only thing I know these people are actually good at, they would lead the world in those things, They're the numbers of incarcerated citizens per capita, numbers of adults that believe in angels, that keep shouting, hey, African angels during elections, and invading other people's countries for their personal gain, dropping bombs on innocent civilians, and coming on national television to talk about sanctions. You get the money from their international motherfucker. If you can abbreviate very well, you would know what I just talked about. IMF. Yeah, so I don't see where the greatness is coming from. Well, I don't know why Gaddafi would say he wants to sell his product. Well, a product that was of gold standard, that he was going to sell his product. It was going to use gold standard to sell his product. And Hillary Clinton came on national television and said, we came, we saw, and he died.
Well,
down people in mental. We are in that industry. We know what is going on. You get people giving you slots every now and then to start lifting 70,000 barrels of crude every day. You take it out, you go and refine it, you bring it back. It is called swap. They do it every day. Or they think they are stupid. I've told you guys, by 2030, you guys abroad will come home. Because some make it low in difficult for World Economic Forum. They will go.
So, Princess, thank you very much. Stopping by you. So yeah, that's us. Let's call it a night, okay? And thank you very much, all of you, for spending your evening with me. I am going to see you some other time. So stay safe and good night. Or good afternoon or good morning. So good night still.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Ayíbi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary. àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Nayibi #1.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ̀rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.